Dude, that was awesome. I didn't know where the end was coming. That was in 5. That's one of those tunes, you threw it up for me. Let me catch my breath. And I wasn't sure what it was in at first. It wasn't until I started really playing it. And I was thinking of it. Holy cow, I'm old.
Decrepit.
I'm thinking of it in 4, or that's what was going on with the hi-hat. And I'm going something like do do dot do dot boo da do do dot do do da do do. That's what I was hearing. And so I just copied what I heard. And then as I was playing it, I realized this is not in 4. And this is it's very important to get comfortable with odd times. And not in the way of thinking of these, I don't think of them as odd times. I just hear the phrasing. Sometimes it's a 2-bar phrase, sometimes it's not. Actually, when I first started playing it, because I was in 4, I did a halftime thing, and then I just made up for it at the end. I'm not even sure what I did. It was like, I would just place the bass drum on the 1. I was doing a halftime backbeat, and I was thinking of it more, well, like I said, I was in 4, but hearing it like it was a 2-bar phrase. So really like it was 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. And I was aiming for that downbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count. Let me try. I'm going to play straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. Or I just make up that at the end and make sure I landed on 1. And then I changed it to where I followed the groove that I was hearing. That's why it is so important to listen and not get stuck in a box thinking, well, gee whiz, it's not feeling right. As long as you know where the tempo is, you can kind of fake your way. It can get really difficult in odd times because you can keep getting further and further away from the beat, but as long as you can keep your body kind of moving forward like a train, but your mind listening to the phrasing of what's going on with the band, and then if you use your mind as your, your body just goes on autopilot, and then you listen and make adjustments in your head, and then start to apply that. God, that was hard for me to say. Woo!
Sounded hard.
Yeah, odd times. I think we're going to have another 1 in 5 later, which I didn't see what the name of that one was. You tricked me, Robbie, because we were going to do Space Fusion or something like that.
Space Fusion?
Space Fusion.
You want to do Space Fusion?
Meatwad. How you doing? Stick spins, baby. You like my orange shirt? I like my orange shirt.
Does it keep you safe when you're jogging at night?
Yes, it does. It keeps the bears away from me. I don't know if they see in color or not, though. I don't know. I got to wear a hazmat suit today. It's awesome. Cleaning out the old house with the mold. Had the face mask and a whole white bodysuit. I was thinking of wearing it on one of the shows because it's just kind of cool. Oh, yeah. Hey, can you, no, I don't want to go back on this tune right now. Let me show you something. I want to show you something. I'm going to show you something, baby.
Show me something. Show me anything. Teach me
anything.
Something.
Anything. Let me try this. I got to try this lick first and see if I remember it. And then I'll maybe break it down because I was just trying to break it down earlier in my head, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was just playing a pattern. I don't know what that is, but I like it. I'm going to try it with the snares off. So I'm doing a 6-tuplet. It's hard for me to do this one slow because I came up with it and it was at full speed. Let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. That's the first part of the pattern. Oh, God, I can't sing it and play it. I'll slow it down more. One of my lessons, we were talking about developing the foot, and how it's actually the most difficult part of getting that double is getting to where you can control the speed of it when you're doing the slide. Having it in time. It's actually easier once you get it to do it like a fast 30-second note. The work comes in trying to slow it down to where you can actually move the foot relaxed and control that double, because there is a big double in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. It has a nice flow. Then the second half of this, I'm doing triplets. And then I do triplets, but I'm doing them left to right. Left, right, foot. Left, right, foot. Let me see how many I do.
Jeez.
So I'm doing 2 of them. And then I end with the snare drum hit. So the reason some of this is hard for me to explain is because when I come up with these, I'm just hearing the pattern, and then I just start to do it. And I'm at the point in drumming now where I don't even think of the sticking patterns. I will just start doing the pattern until it fits to what I'm hearing in my head. So sometimes it's harder. This is why reverse engineering. I have to go back and figure out what the heck I'm doing. So here's the pattern again. And then you can start ad-libbing around with it. I'm sticking an extra foot in at the end to take up some space. It sounds cool. We can add in the left foot. We'll do it at, let's call those quarter notes. Let's see if I can do it. Now we'll go 8th notes. Now we'll do toe heel splash or hi-hat splash. If we go to the foot, the left foot, watch what it's going to do here. I'm going to lift this out of the way. So instead of just bouncing like this doing 8th notes, I'm going to hit my heel and splash it. So, nice. Now, whoa, let me start that again. I don't know what to call that. That's just an interesting drum lick. I've never heard it before. It was just something I came up with while I was teaching drum lessons in between students sitting there. One of the most important things, I always say that, one of the most important things is creativity on drums. And I think a lot of people don't think of it that way. They think, well, I'm just going to play the beat to the song. Well, I'm always trying to come up with new things that will fit in with grooves, and it's part of how I grew up practicing, was I would put on songs, and I would play different drum beats and see what I could find that would fit. As a matter of fact, a lot of Earth, Wind, and Fire stuff.
Earth, Wind.
Yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire uses this beat. But the bass player, Verdine White, woo! Dances while he's playing, has some of the coolest bass lines. And it's fun to go to those tunes, use the drums as a click track, and then try to play grooves that follow the bass player, or really the bass drum following that. Let's groove tonight. We'll have to, I've got those songs without drums, and I like the way I play to them. And by the way, that drummer who's played with them or did play with them for a long time, Sonny Emery, you should check him out if you've never heard of him. Sonny Emery, holy moly. All right, I'm reading right now. Seeing, nobody mentions it. Hey, that was me. Can you throw that lick in as a fill? Yes. Let's see if I can do it as a fill. Well, I changed it there at the end. I know, I changed it there too. I just noticed I'm doing two snoo. I like that. That's pretty cool. You could probably change the triplets around. By the way, opinion on the triplets, I grew up doing them left to right. That's why, that's how they always come out when I just do them. I go left, right, foot, left, right. But a bunch of years ago, I wanted to learn it the other way. So you learn it both. There's right to left to right. Changing where you put the bass drum, either starting it with the bass drum, or starting it with the left hand, or starting it with the right hand. And figuring out, there's just different options. I saw, I can't remember who it was. Vinnie Caliuta, Ray Bruner Jr. is where I figured out what was actually going on. I don't know if you know who he is. I probably slaughtered his name. I'm not sure. That's hard to read with the white in the background.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Woo! So you could take that same lick, the triplet, dabba do dabba do dabba do. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Reverse it, and then what I call rocking it back and forth. Left, right, foot, right, left, foot, left, right. It's very cool. It has a neat sound. Plus, you could then throw in cymbals. You go. Still the triplet. Like, I lost it. I'm getting a little sloppy with it, but that's moving that one lick around. Who else? I just watched JoJo Mayer talking about this.
Who's JoJo Mayer?
JoJo Mayer's like the greatest drummer. I can't even. I've met him twice. He's probably the most technical and groovy drummer I've seen in the last 10 years.
Okay.
I had a moment. Compelling story. First band that I was really in that had a record deal, Neve.
Tell me another Neve story.
Columbia Records sent us, after we did our record, they sent us to Spain to do a residency and play and kind of just play every night at a club. And during the time we were in Spain, they were having Spain's Drum Week. And they invited me to play where they had probably 20 drum sets set up, and each different drummer would take a solo. And at the time, JoJo Mayer, nobody knew who he was. I didn't know who he was. And all these different drummers are playing, and I'm going, I can't wait till my turn. I'm destroying everybody. It's going to feel awesome. And right before I had to play was this unknown drummer, and it was JoJo Mayer. JoJo Mayer. And I've never been so embarrassed because he played right before me, and he just killed it. He was doing things I'd never imagined. And then I had to do a drum solo after him, and I was so choked up I didn't know what to play. Oh, it was horrible. But man, this guy. So, taking that triplet, this is a great thing to practice, by the way. You do it real mellow. and then you pick accents. So I'm just placing accents around. You can move that around. I'm trying to... And I haven't worked on this enough to where I have freedom yet. I'm...
Freedom.
Like, I can't play it musical yet. Like, I'm not able to just take a musical, rhythmical pattern and throw it in yet. I can systematically move it through the drums. I can 1, 2. And a big part of this is trying to get to where after you hit the accent, you relax immediately and get right back to the triplet being as low as you were. Like there, I'm just focusing on the left hand. Woo! That's it. That's good. Good enough for that, I guess. Are we ready for another song?
Yeah, are we?
I'm ready. I showed some
God,
stuff.
are
We
we?
did some things. Let's do it. What's the name of this one? Remember, I don't know these. Not really. So I never know when the end's coming up. That's just an interesting drum lick. Yay! Hi, everybody. That's an interesting drum lick, too.
All right, here we go. This one's called
Woo!
Uplifting.
Uplifting.
Uplifting. Here we go.
it was all right. That was a tough one.
That was pretty good.
I
weird,
caught
like-
those da 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 da. It took 3 passes through that before I figured out what it was.
It's the
Again,
Kansas
I guess
lick.
today's through line is listening, learning it while you're playing it. Holy moly! And you know what that one? I want to try a little bit of that one with a halftime feel, just to see if it, because I'm going boom, bop, boom, 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 bop, boom. I'm throwing in little diddles, but I want to see if dun, 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 bum, bum, bum. Can we play a little bit of that? And I will try a halftime feel on that intro or the verse section. This is about also being experimental, seeing what works, trying different things. And, you know, because in the studio, they might go, you know, we're hearing this as more of a halftime than a straight full-time gospel feel. So let's try that, Roberto. Robbie. Can we try it? Are we-
Yeah. So which part? Just the whole thing, or just
Well,
a certain
we'll
section?
do the just the beginning,
Beginning.
and I'll see if it works. This is where we try stuff out.
All right. Here we go. We're
right.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it works. It works.
Yeah. Which now I'm going to ask Robbie, because Robbie's a producer, engineer, gets the sounds. So he's the guy when I'm in the studio that I am going to ask all my questions to. So Robbie,
Mm-hmm.
which did you like better?
I'm gonna tell you what my daddy always used to tell me.
All right.
Normally, your first instinct is the right instinct.
Oh.
So, whatever you're hearing the first time is normally the way to go. So, after saying all of that, let's just compare it really fast. All right. So let's listen to what you did
Ooh,
before.
we can do that.
We
this
can.
is magic.
This
all right.
is
All right. I like
amazing.
this. I like this. Audience, or whatever we call you people out there.
Who's actually maybe watching this here.
Right. If there anybody is.
Is
Let
there
them-
anybody in there?
Is there anybody?
All right, so let's listen to what you
Yeah,
just did really fast. All right, don't
Yes.
talking. I guess you could talk over it. 'Cause you're not playing.
I can talk about it.
Yeah, you can. Here, I'll lower it a little bit. That way you can talk over it. That's a terrible idea. I'm not gonna do that.
I can't even hear the drums.
Are you serious?
I hear barely the snare drum.
What? So it's in 1 and 2,
Oh,
man.
I gotta just turn it up.
There you go.
I have the control of me. That's awesome. Yeah, I couldn't tell what I was doing. Hey, everybody.
You're embarrassing me, and you're embarrassing everybody who works on this show.
I don't know how to work the
Ben?
machine.
I'm sorry about him. All right. Ben's like, screw this guy, I'm leaving. All right, so I'm going to turn the volume down in here. So for the listeners, so you can talk over them, just kind of give them an idea what you're feeling right now. Anything? Anything? You feeling anything at all?
I like the halftime. That turnaround, I have no idea. That too. I'm a little off.
It's grooving. Let's
Yeah.
listen. Let's listen to the other take now.
Okay.
Here's the original.
Boy, I hate hearing myself back. I can hear all my whiffs.
Whiffs and stiffs and drips.
Yes.
See, this groove right here just feels like it's
Yep.
was meant. This is what the who writes this stuff again? What's his name?
Andre Forbes.
I think this is what Andre. I think this is the beat Andre had in mind when he wrote this. Something
Yeah.
that's just more up tempo, more just driving. None of that halftime stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
None of that halftime crap.
Wow. Guys, you should all just tune out right now. I just heard myself back and I suck.
Explains our viewership going on right now.
It's so weird listening back, which, by the way, you should do. You should record yourself a lot and listen back, and you have to be honest with yourself. I find I don't get any better unless I know I'm sucking, and if someone doesn't point it out to me, I just end up thinking I'm amazing.
Oh, jeez.
No, because the times I've made the biggest improvements were based around somebody going, well, you really suck at this, and then me having to take a real deep look at it and go, man, they're right. And then, let's say, for instance, click track playing. Now, these don't have click. Some of them have shakers and stuff, but they don't have just, I don't get any better unless I'm sucking. I like that. I like that a lot. Woo! All right, I'm going to show something now.
Are you going to teach somebody something?
Yeah,
That'd be an idea.
Now I have to think. I like that first lick, by the way. I'm adjusting my volumes here. All right, since what I was hearing back was diddles and things in there with the halftime that I did like. So getting to where you can play a solid shuffle. What do you? Let's see. What do you? Yeah. So see, I'm shuffling. Look at my wrist motion. That's where all this. If you try to play this, you hear the difference. Well, even I can do it with an open hand. I'm changing. Look at that's the
I don't like
the
all
metal
caps.
sign. So you work on your shuffle. Getting the interlope is what Jeff Porcaro called it.
Oh my God, who's that guy?
Who cares? He's dead. I'm better than he is because he's dead.
Don't have a better groove though.
No. So here we go. So I'm just adding in a single hit on the snare drum on the middle note of a triplet. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet. And you want to get to where you can play it as quiet as you can. That's a nice one. So now I'm putting the backbeat in. I'm better than he is because he's dead. Dude, we're going to get lots of followers. See, you want to learn to laugh and talk while you're playing a groove. I can't do it while you're playing a groove. Let me get back to this. At least I don't say like. I mean, I probably do. I just don't notice it. I've replaced the word like with So look at that. Nice and soft. And then a backbeat. That. You'll notice on the snare drum, I'm not even using my feet. You'll notice I'm hitting about halfway in between the rim and the center. That's just because it gives me a softer little sibilant kind of sound. And then when I do the backbeat, I go forward to a rim shot. It doesn't have to be a rim shot. Look at that left foot, it's bouncing. Now I'm just doing a scrape. And part of the thing with this, this is great. Part of what we're going for here is that the right hand stays consistent. That shuffle doesn't turn, when you bring that left hand in, it doesn't fall to crap. Then you can start adding in the foot. All right, now I'm going to add this other element to it, which is sort of a Swiss triplet-y. I add a double in there. There's with the single.
Hey,
Yes.
hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Might have to cut this episode a little short
Oh,
because we
no.
got another episode to do today.
We got dog tracks today.
We got today.
We got dog tracks today. Ah. Woo.
Hey,
Tune in Tokyo.
Benjamin, whose song we got? We got TMADs today? TMAD.
I thought you called him Vegemin.
Vita Vita.
Hey, Vegemin. Has anybody written anything sweet? Could you adjust the volume to bring the drums?
I already did that.
I was gonna say I agree because
The producer creds are definitely on the line here. Hey, by the way, you didn't make a comment on this. I think this is great.
you'll notice on the snare drum, I'm not even using my feet.
That's your
screenshot.
words, man.
I know. I gotta. We've got comedy gold here on Attention Deaf What? Attention. Where am I? Am I in math class?
All right, so let's
do a song.
We're gonna wrap this episode up with a song. Stay tuned for Dog Tracks. Tune featured by
Andre Forbes.
No.
What?
TMAD, dude. TMAD 40 Blue, boot.
Oh, I thought you meant the last song we'll play.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
him.
Next week I'll do more of that halftime shuffly thing because there's some really cool stuff and how you can ad lib and moosh it into 6/8 Afro-Cuban. It's really nice.
All right, so this next song is called Watch Me Jam. I have not heard it. I'm just assuming
Either have I.
you should be able to jam to this and make it interesting.
Okay.
All right,
We're gonna
we're going to find out for sure.
Is my face actually this red or is it the TV?
Shut up. We're live. Excellent. Good. All right, we are back now with Dog Tracks.
Welcome to the Dog Tracks.
Sorry we had to reset a little bit.
Everyone.
There's the camera. We should move this camera at some point.
Yeah.
All right, so the track we have is from TMAD. He didn't give me a name for it, so TMAD, if you have a name for this track, let me know. So far, it's just called Untitled 2.
I'm calling it nice.
All right, so we got the track with no drums on it. Let's go ahead and take a listen. Let me make sure the click's not on. All right, let's go ahead and take a listen. Ready? Here we go.
I'm going to start charting.
All right.
Yeah. All right, so in his notes that he sent over, it says that he has the drums kind of kicking in at bar 17, and the cuts out at 113. But you can do whatever you want. Doesn't matter.
All right, cool. Because, yeah, he can pull them out anytime. I'm going to just do takes throughout
Well,
and try some different things.
okay.
I didn't really have to chart much because it pretty much stays with that groove.
Okay. Want to go in there?
Yep.
All right,
Do it.
I'm ready.
Do it.
Ready. All right. Boom, boom, check.
All right.
Oop, let me fix my little jingly janglies.
Let me see if the click lines up really fast. It says the tempo is 165, and I haven't moved anything yet. Perfect. Okay.
Sweet.
That was 165. So your click for you should be on 7 and 8. If you want to just look at it really fast, adjust whatever you need to adjust. You probably have the drums coming in, so let me take that off. There you go. Sorry, I wasn't recording yet. So,
Nice.
how is
Woo.
everything sounds good in your headphones?
Yep. Let me turn my vocal down. There we go.
All right. Ready?
Yes, I am.
Here we go. All right.
I like it.
Do you need to know when the song ends?
Well, I wasn't sure because I didn't know if I should just pull out completely or have it, if it's going to be a fade out, I wanted him to have the cymbals where you could just pull them down.
Okay, that's nice. I still think maybe we should try one that has a hard end just in case he wants it.
Okay.
But you can see on, I mean, look at chat right now. I think he's giving some notes in there as we speak.
Ooh.
He says Brian's idea is good. Just try various stuff across different takes.
Yeah.
And I can choose later.
That's
that's the way you do it. But yeah, what he's playing is so good already. He's got a
Yeah,
good
I
feel for the
could
track.
do a
It's ups and downs. Okay.
bigger rocker version, more of a drum and bassy thing.
Let's give him 4 or 5 different takes and
Yep.
just, do what you do. Real fast, though, hit the kick real quick. I need to make some adjustments in here.
Sounds good in the headphones. Holy moly.
It does. All right, also give me the snare. How is that backwards? Talking to myself. All right. Somehow, these cables got flipped over. So what I have labeled as mic or snare top, it's actually snare bottom. I don't know how that happened. But I'll have to fix that later. I'll just relabel it over here. All right, play the whole kit real quick. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, let's do another take here. Sorry about the delay, everybody. But you know,
Real life.
these things, it's real life, everybody. This is the real deal. It's the real deal, Holyfield. That was just lame. All right, here we go. That'll do, donkey.
Ah, I like
That'll
it.
do.
I like it.
Yes.
I've got a.
Snare sounds way better too. Ugh.
I want to do the cover. I've got some good ideas, I think, for this. This is awesome to play to, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. It's right up my alley. I like it. A lot of freedom in it, too. For grooves, man.
Freedom. Let's do another take.
Yes.
I'm gonna signal you at the end when I think the drum should stop,
Okay.
just because I want a hard.
You want a hard ending?
You know what I want.
I know what you want, baby.
Mm.
I smell what you're stepping in.
It's poo.
I'm better than
It
that
is
guy because
poo.
he's dead. That was so funny earlier. Sorry.
What the?
It's
hell?
kind of weird.
What happened?
Looking back.
I'm just looking at something right now. Sorry, I'm looking at something real quick.
Toast
Just
is
fixing
toasty.
fixing something. You know, it's just I'm doing God's work. All right, ready?
Yes.
Yesums. No. I mean,
Sorry.
you kind of salvaged it, but you get the idea. That's I was trying
Yeah,
to
I'll-
lead you in like at the end of that.
Yeah, just give me the downbeat, and just wasn't
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
where.
But dude, I think that was definitely the best take. I
that
love
was-
that whole one.
That was
That
that
was great.
had that cool. I don't even know what to call it.
Nobody knows what it calls it.
I don't know.
But that was good. Let's do another.
According to
I was going to go completely different vibe with the next one.
According to TMAD, our
Is it-
producer
with this one
Robbie
you're
is
doing
on
right
the
now?
right
I'm gonna
track.
try a tribally thing.
I would do one more like the one you just did.
All right,
And
yeah.
then do a tribal one because that I felt
Had the cool vibe. I think so too.
yeah
And
that felt really, really, really nice.
Like it fits nicely with the track. Yes, my friend. All right.
Yes, yes, no. All right, ready?
Back in Russia, we'd wait 3 weeks in line to get drum tracks for our songs.
You Americans have it very easy
Right.
here. Everyone has Pro Tools. This is ridiculous.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Human beings like metrodomes. Here we go.
You will be.
You will be.
Young Jedi.
So, greatest quote of the day. Sorry, Ryan.
Sorry.
Soviet Russia. Stick drum mule?
Stick drum mule.
I like it. Oh, boy.
So, ooh, dude. Someone wants you to take your shirt off for the next take. I'm gonna have to veto this immediately.
I know.
I just got
Not yet.
I just got the room painted. I can't handle this, man.
I need to,
I'm sorry.
when I get in shape, which is never, then I'll take the shirt off. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So tribal.
I'm gonna try it, yeah, with the thingy off, and then I'll do like a burning one.
What?
Here we go.
It's
It's killing me. That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Eat. All right.
Right for the picking.
Dude, yeah. I'm hearing layering, man. Some of that Tom stuff under the...
Last time I tried doing that, you failed miserably. I'm not doing that again. I looked like a jackass when I suggested it.
Okay.
You gotta earn my trust again when it comes to that. It's not going. All right,
Let's do another.
let's do another. And that's gonna give him 6.
All right, and I'm going to... this might be a mess, but...
Are you going crazy on this one?
I'll do more, yeah. I won't try to... I'm just going to...
Tell me more.
I'm
Tell
just
me
gonna-
more. Why is Brian such a whore?
This is the actual dog track now.
This is what
Getting
you've
loose.
all been waiting for, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. This is
Do a
it.
couple of these, get them warmed up.
All right, I gotta prepare Pro Tools for it. I
I'm probably just going to play a straight beat through the whole thing.
gotta hit the non-suck button.
This is going to be the drum fill version.
The auto
The drum
quantize.
solo.
Yes, please.
The drum loop galore. Here we go. One time. I said, God damn!
I had some sucky moments, but
Dude,
there
that was awesome.
was it hurt.
That was awesome.
I started cramping up.
No, that was so good. It was so good. That was so good.
I'll have to hear it because, man, there was moments I was like, yeah, and then I'd go for something, and it didn't come out the way my brain was telling it to.
Dude.
Maybe that's what made it cool. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Can I come in?
I wouldn't mind seeing you.
You don't. He likes me. He really likes me.
Oh, geez, date yourself.
Totally. It's a Mandela effect.
It's a
What?
Okay.
What?
Okay.
What's that? Look it up online.
All right, come on in here.
We're coming in. I'm coming. I want to hear some of that. Boo, beep,
right.
boop, 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 boo.
That was phenomenal. Phenomenal. What the-
Hoo-wee.
So you stop breathing so heavy? You act like you just like played a lot. All right, I gotta switch mics here for a second. So,
Hi. What are you doing?
Booty dee dee beep beep boop.
You are
beep, beep, beep.
swimming in beats.
let's take a listen to that last track. I think that was gold,
Ooh. There's lots of choices.
right?
I like it.
There we go.
Hands weren't keeping up with the feet.
Dude, I think it sounded great.
It's all right. I'm just overly picky.
All right, you know, there's obviously some flubs in that take, but I think with the right editing, it's salvageable. TMAD, if you want me to do it, let me know. If you can handle it yourself, by all means, do it.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a cool take.
Yeah. I think that's going to wrap it up. 8 o'clock is the deadline for this. TMAD, great song. Thank you so
Nice.
much.
Thank you. Yeah, great tune. Great tune.
We're going to try to make the dog tracks as consistent as possible. So please tell your friends, tell your loved ones, tell everybody that you know that we do this every Tuesday. Send in your tracks. Tell us your BPMs. We will record you live drums with the man, Brian Dogboy Burwell.
And it saves you like
free.
$1,000.
It saves you more than $1,000
Yeah.
because I charge more than you charge.
I know.
So, with that in mind, thank you very much. Let's play this out.
You play one of the other versions?
And everybody, just let you know, we're going to do some community gaming. Ben, when are we doing community gaming?
Community gaming.
I think we have it Thursday, don't we? Oh. Oh, wait, I won't be here Thursday either. Never mind, we're not doing community gaming this week. Next week we're doing community gaming we're starting it 2 days a week now, so it's every Monday and Thursday? Every Monday and Thursday. So let us know what games you guys want to play. Right now we're in a big, huge Fortnite, well, at least I am, kick right now. So if anybody else has any suggestions, please let us know. Thank you so much for watching. And everybody have yourself a good night. Let's listen to this tick. Goodbye.
Yeah.